Hey there guys, it's Main here, back again with another video. This one is actually being done off stream. I've kind of been doing a lot of them on stream. Noticed during the week I don't have a lot of time to record, but still I do want to get through some of the videos, especially since we have a big backlog. As always, since I do mention that, if you guys do want to join the Discord to submit your IEs for review, the link will be in the description. At the welcome channel, there'll be a form you can go ahead and fill out, and I'll add you to the list. Right now, that backlog is incredibly large, so I don't anticipate getting to review anytime soon. I think currently the list is over 100, so again, I really thank you guys for reaching out and wanting to get your IEs reviewed. That's why, in the meantime, if you guys do want some assistance, I am rather active in the Discord and the Idleon chat, and so are other people asking questions here and there. I do have time throughout the day to answer those questions, so if I can help you through an IE review, I can definitely help you learn a little bit more about the game in the chat. Also, the community's been incredibly helpful about filling out a tips and tricks section. So there's a bunch of different resources taken from a few different communities and different kind of leaders in sort of the guide space, using Griffey's video guides, using the Eidolon Discord for things like the weekly boss battles, that kind of stuff. It's all compiled in the tips and tricks. A lot of people have been helping out with that, so I really thank the community, everyone coming together to kind of help everyone out. But anyways, on to the actual review itself. Today we have, I believe, Lidner74. Looks like he is someone that is relatively healthily into World 6. Looks like he is really far into Jade Emporium. He's actually pretty much where I'm at with the Jade Emporium. The only thing he had to tell me almost half a month ago was that he wanted to look to improve his account generally, especially with efficiency skills. So looking for scaling efficiency, trying to help out his account in that way. Let's see if that's something that really applies right now, or if there's another focus that you can try to do. So let's go ahead and generally talk about his account, see what we can do. So like I said, he's in World 6. He has some pretty decent cards. Nothing really to complain about there. I don't know what he's active on right now. He did update this rather recently since I did ask him to. But it looks like he has a few goals he can probably work towards. Namely, off the top of my head, is going to be the Equinox. Goal of trying to get everyone to level 300. Ooh, he doesn't even have the Bob Joe Pickle one up to level 2 yet, so I mean, try to do that. But yeah, if you are able to get level 500 just to progress Equinox a little bit more, that'd be great. Big things for you to max out. I mean, just faux jewels right now is my my biggest advice. Food lust is not that great. I mean, it does help leveling up cooking a little bit, but faux jewels is... Oh, wait, hold on. You don't have liquid vestment maxed out, so you don't have this yet. You're missing out on a really big thing here. Liquid vestment is really good. I mean, you're missing out on a huge bonus here. Try to get your cogboard with these ulti double cogs as soon as possible, because liquid vestment is the most broken thing that Equinox introduced. It really skyrockets your progress with alchemy and liquid speed. Highly, highly, highly recommend trying to unlock that as soon as you can, getting that to level 11. You're missing out on some huge alchemy bonuses there with your Bubo if you're trying to active cook with him. 100% unlock that. Immediate goal for you. Moving on, let's just generally talk about his account. Yeah, big thing for you. I mean, you're in World 6. You absolutely should try to finish the quest for your keys here. Try to just unlock those. I mean, you'll know these are pretty important for like gem farming, unlocking some stuff from slab. V-Man speedrun. There's a lot of things that these do offer. Maybe less so since you're so endgame, but still, it's nice to have these little bonuses that you're missing out on. Also, you don't have some of your characters don't have the scarves like Cheeseor Scarf and stuff. I'd highly recommend trying to get that, get into that. Try to get Divine Scarf. Just farm out your keys so that way you have a good stockpile of them. And your stamps. Okay, for someone that's deep into World 5, I feel like a goal of unlocking 10,000 plus stamp level is not that unreasonable. You do have some stamps that are quest locked, that are from earlier worlds that you really should go back and unlock, because as I always say, stats are extremely important, and stamps are one of the best sources of that. You can get a ton of stats for the stat graph stamp, especially since you have a large amount of money. Stat Wall Street stamp through the Island Expeditions is also a really good one. Golden 6 is as well for drop rate. This one's still a little bit hard to acquire. The Avastiar stamp is also pretty good. It's base damage. I know you may like scold or not really think too much of base damage, but it's actually a really good scaler. It's one of, as I mentioned in some of the previous videos, it is a bucket of damage that you want to focus on. And the longer you neglect your base damage, I mean, the worse your damage is going to be. This is one way you can scale your damage up. I highly recommend trying to unlock this, upgrade as much as you can. That, along with the base stamps, you'll see your damage kind of jump as well. And as well, I mean, you're missing You're missing some stuff that's kind of inconsequential, like talent points. But again, your ES damage does depend on how many stamps you unlock. So the longer you wait unlocking these stamps, even questing a stamp, come on, man, you're missing out on some bonuses to your ES damage. So go back and unlock these. Oh man, even the Sussy Gene quest, come on. Yeah, try to get your stamp level to 10,000. That's a really good goal for you, that we can get 1 gilded stamp guaranteed per day to start pushing even higher stamp level. Because it's really important to get high things like multi-tool stamp, like ladle stamp, in conjunction with the gilded stamp, the Atom discount, and the rucksack prayer. You'll be able to jump these up really high, to like level 200. This one probably like level 260, 270 to get really high cooking efficiency. I saw that your character, one of your Blood Berserkers, is cooking right now, so you can get a ton of ladle generation through unlocking, or rather upgrading those stamps as much as you can. Also, you don't have all your anvil points. Go and unlock those. There's no reason you shouldn't right now. And it looks like you're an hourly clicker enjoyer. Yeah, I mean, best thing for you to focus on right now, especially since you're trying to focus on skilling efficiency, is upgrading Hocus Chopus, Labrain Tools, Severe Purple, and Tree Sleeper. And consequently, as well, on the orange side, the Hardy Diggy Bubble, the Strong Tools, Molt Orange, Dream of Ironfish, Pramagreen, Flying Mind, Sanic Tools, and I think that's it for the orange bubbles. Green bubbles. Those bubbles are the scaling bubbles. You want to get those up to 90% capacity. I do kind of request everyone sends me IEs, but if you go to Toolbox specifically, it has a good tool to show you those efficiency thresholds. So change that to 90%. Get those scaling ones up to 90%. You'll be golden set for that. Actually, this is probably more important than that right now, but getting Larry up to 500, 501, 502 or so is a really good goal for you as well. Getting it up to a guaranteed 100% chance is extremely good. I mean, you still have a 0.4% chance to only upgrade it once as opposed to twice, so it's not, I mean, there's a very small chance you don't upgrade it twice, but still I'd want that guaranteed chance. And if you leveled up even further, if you get a point where you can hourly click this, you can get even higher chances, which give you like a chance for +3 as opposed to +2. So getting that up to 500, getting that 100% guaranteed chance, you'll be able to skyrocket Alchemy rather quickly. Yeah, I think you are on the right track in thinking that skilling is your most important thing right now, because, I mean, you have Boron maxed out. The only thing you're suffering is Atom generation. So let's talk about that. I mean, you have a rather high, you have 1 billion prints in your oak logs, so you're doing good there. I think you should probably flesh out your account a little bit more and unlock or getting higher prints on your other characters. You've hard focused one character's log production, but the others are kind of suffering here. So try to upgrade the talents for these characters, upgrade those bubbles here, like I said, up to 90%, getting some more vials up to level 13, upgrading your tools. That would also be a good way to help increase your scaling efficiency. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, some of your characters, oh my god, yeah, some of your characters are missing like really basic stuff. I mean, you're missing some high-level skulls, you're missing splicers, you're missing tools on some characters. God knows what your talents are. Not that bad, actually, not that bad. I'm a little overreactive on that part. But yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely go back, focus, use some books on your characters. Log on log is extremely important. So if you want higher prints on your characters, max out log on logs, max out Big Pick. It's crazy how much skilling efficiency Big Pick gives you. I can go ahead and do that while we're talking, but Big Pick as an active skill gives you a ton of skilling efficiency, and I'm not joking. If I go ahead and show you, just it being on your bar gives you a ton. So right now, without like any like sort of skilling focus in mind, I feel like a 69 million copper ore. This is wildly inefficient, but let me go ahead and just take that off. You can see this drops down to 29 million. So it is a massive increase in scaling efficiency just having that booked up and on your talent bar. So go ahead and equip it, or rather, just put it on your scaling bar for Big Pick if you want good copper ore, or rather ore print in general. It'll help you a ton with your scaling efficiency. So absolutely go and do that on your characters. And you'll see your mining prints massively increase if you book those, get those up, and equip it on your bar. Notably as well, getting more mining efficiency through this node, getting the brute efficiency or smart efficiency depending on your character, the skilling AFK gains, your base stat through the talents, opals. If you don't have opals that are specific to skilling, I'd recommend trying to get on that grind. Again, going back to Liquid Vestment from Equinox, Bubo really helps pushing out the skilling opals, because these characters, these are specific to the Alchemy Cauldron. So when you go to the Liquid shop here and you go buy these opals, they'll have a chance to give you the scaling ones. You saw the fishing and the chopping there for a second. But yeah, you get those from Alchemy. So spend time, unlock those through Bubo. It'll take you a long time before you're able to get the page fleshed out, but it gives you some chopping power, which is incredibly important, or fishing power, catching power, whatever. Incredibly important for getting high skilling prints is getting that unlocked, having a high level of skilled Dimwit, having a high level Zergreshigan. All those kind of factor together, and they're really, really important if you want to get high prints as well as high atom generation in conjunction with that. Okay. Apart from skilling, if you do want to focus on it, I'd recommend trying to eclipse World 1, World 2. Hold on, you've eclipsed World 2, but you haven't eclipsed World 1. Go back, eclipse World 1. Like, you're missing... I recommend probably getting Red Mushroom up to Lava Skulls and then going through eclipsing. I don't know, probably Nuttos, Red Mushrooms, Poop Rats, then Wood Mushrooms. Wood Mushrooms are the hardest to eclipse because they have just low general spawn rate, the amount that spawns on the map, so go through and do that. That's probably another goal for you. But yeah, like I said, I think the best thing for you to do is focus hard on skilling efficiency. Secondarily, you should focus more on damage, so getting your Eclipse Skulls in World 1 done is going to be really important for you. Yeah, let's look at your tower defense, because I don't know how bad that is. I mean, you're doing turtles right now, so it's not bad. Oh my god, dude. Yeah. You really should focus on getting higher skulls in your characters, because, okay, so I see you're a Charge Siphon enjoyer, and you're following the tips that you should be upgrading your V-Man. That's great and all. But you're suffering in this regard right here. Like, you don't have like 1,000 level in worship. It's just something you should aim for because you get some all skill EXP, which means you're able to upgrade things like mining, smithing, chopping. All this comes easier when you do upgrade your skill EXP through the Rift Mastery. So, I mean, you're missing out on a little bit of bonuses that worship does give you. In addition to that, since World 6 came out, Lava's pushing more and more towards equalizing your account, and you're not doing that right now. So you may not necessarily be suffering right now in World 6, but when World 7, World 8 come out as a long-term goal, since your characters are really, really far behind, or you're getting into the habit of neglecting them, you're setting yourself up for failure when it comes to later worlds or later updates that come out in the game. I'd highly recommend trying to upgrade your worship on all of your characters, not just using Charge Siphon. Additionally, if you're using the argument that, well, that's obviously World 6 is kind of far away, you still want to think about it in this way. If you're using Charge Siphon, you're inefficient with it because your other character's charge rate is so low, you're not getting as much charge as you would normally using Charge Siphon. If you upgrade their skulls, upgrade their capacity, upgrade their max charge, you'll see Charge Siphon also gives you a ton more souls to use for that for when you use that ability. So the fact you haven't upgraded these skulls means you're also hurting your current primary objective of using Charge Siphon. Go through, upgrade your worship levels on all of your characters, equip skulls, and upgrade them as much as you can. Because generally you should progress your characters equally, and you shouldn't neglect certain characters as well. Cool. Okay. What else do I talk about? I mean, yeah, my only recommendation with trapping is still don't neglect some of the refinery stuff as well. Some of them that require like Scorpies, Mousies. Don't neglect those. Still use them. Like get like 1 or 2 traps on there. I don't suspect you'll need all that much. But yeah, the other thing you should try to do really, really hard is try to fix your refinery. I see the big issue with you right now is that you are kind of out of balance with your refinery. You're running into a red salt deficit. So just go and fix that. I mean, just remember to use your DK skills. If you have Dude, just remember to collect your AFK gains, check refinery often. That way you can keep leveling up red. Just don't level up orange, don't level up blue, don't level up these right here. But yeah, always level up red. Red and green are the ones you always want to level up, and keep pushing those as high as you can. Cool. Okay. Cooking. All right. Cooking speed. How's this going? So, right off the bats, I can tell you can probably boost your cooking speed by a little bit by obviously upgrading some of the meals that don't require that much time to cook, like the cherry, the egg, the corn dog. You have not that one. That one sucks. But yeah, upgrading all those, upgrading all of your meals rather, it kind of equally is going to help you with your meal cooking speed because if you're V-Man, I hope you have this booked. Okay, you do. To the Eldritch variant of Fury Relic. So yeah, you have this multiplies your meal cooking speed every single level of your meal that you have. Absolutely upgrade them. You'll see. I mean, you won't like skyrocket your cooking speed, but equally leveling up your meals is going to incrementally increase your cooking speed. So don't forget about that. Do you have a sovereign relics? No, that's just minimum talent levels. Anyways, yeah. Upgrade your meals in cooking. You'll see that cooking speeds start to incrementally increase. Focus on the meals that aren't taking too long to cook, and primarily you should be focused on meal cooking speed. Obviously, it'll help increase your other meals, reduce the time it takes to cook them. So prioritize those first when you're upgrading your meals, but upgrade them all as much as you can to help boost out blood marrow, and it'll give you so much more meal cooking speed. Also, I don't know how far you are in World 6, but try to get this and unlock the spice as fast as you can. Crop Evo chance is extremely good and extremely important bonus, so don't neglect this. Try to get as much as you can. Obviously, if you get it to diamonds, then level 30, you'll get even more meal cooking speed. And I mean, I think I don't know if you've progressed far enough in World 6 to be there yet, but yeah, you haven't completed it yet, so try to complete it is my suggestion. Try to get there and then complete it, obviously, but my cat is screaming in the background. Apologies. Okay, when it comes to shiny pets, since this should apply to you since you're at that point in the end game, the most important things to upgrade are going to be the faster shiny pet level up rate. I know the Crop Depot came out and gave a ton of bonuses to that, but still, this is something you should consider when trying to upgrade shiny pets. It'll make it go by a little bit faster. If you want to be a little bit more efficient about it, try to unlock some of these pets that are specific to shiny pet level up rate. Toolbox also has a great way of organizing this. If you go to breeding, then go to sort by stats here. It'll prioritize faster shiny pet level up rate. So try to upgrade these as much as you can, and you'll be able to increase them, increase the rate at which you level up the shiny pets. From there, since you're working on the turtle vial, base critters per trap are also extremely important. Base critters will multiply with your trapping efficiency and multiplies the species epoch. So you'll be able to get that vial up to level 11, 12, 13 even at some point. This will be extremely important if you haven't vialed some of the trapping critters as well, such as the crabs, such as the bunny, the honkers, that kind of stuff. By the way, I mean, I would recommend getting off of turtles and probably probably doing more honkers specifically, because you'll get a ton more critters if you start scaling this. Like I said, base critters per trap is kind of works like damage. Think of it like buckets. The base critters gets multiplied with your trapping efficiency bonus that you see in the Trapper Drone. Also, the level of the Trapper Drone affects it. Also, the level of Eagle Eye affects that. Then that multiplies with species epoch, that V-Man talent. So this is how people get level 13 traps. 13 trapping vials is getting high levels of trapping and worship on their V-Man, getting a high talent level of species epoch, getting high efficiency thresholds on your Beastmaster, leveling up Eagle Eyes, and leveling up Trapper Drone will give you a ton of efficiency and let you level 13 those vials relatively easily. Obviously, it'll take some time in setup, but when you focus more on breeding, upgrading those specific things, base critters per trap, this will help massively increase the amount of critters that you get when you claim them. Also, if you want to min-max a little bit, I mean, you can, instead of doing 2-day traps, lower the increments down to like 20 hours. That way Trapper Drone can do it. Lower it down to, if you want to be really sweaty, do 8 hours or 60 minutes or even 20-minute traps. 20-minute traps, I believe, are the most efficient because they give you like one base critter, but like a period of only 20 minutes. So you'll get a ton of critters that way. But again, that's a really sweaty method if you want to do that. Just some food for thought if you want to try vialing that out. But like I said, instead of doing turtles, I'd probably recommend doing the Honker Vial up to level 13 because that does give you base critters per trap to help you out with that. As well, there is a stamp that's also really good for you, which is, I'm trying to find it. This one right here, base trapping efficiency. So as well, this will give you more critters when you're collecting your traps. Base trapping efficiency is really good. And Rift, you're completed with Rift, so not much to talk about. The only thing, like I said, getting level 1000 for your skills is going to be really important because this will help you level up your other skills, kind of like a catch-up mechanic. So once you get that up to level 1000, you'll see the efficiency of this start to increase. As well, something that's really important for your blood berserkers, especially when they're trying to do ladle generation, get your characters to level 50 cooking. It's extremely easy. Well, I say extremely easy, but it's easier if you have Doot or you're focusing on getting divinity pearls. You can use divinity pearls to level up your skills individually to level 50, the ones that can use divinity pearls. So cooking is one of those. So you can get all your characters up to level 50, and you'll be able to unlock the all skill efficiency, which again affects all of your skills, which if you're getting for higher prints is extremely important. Not only that, but also affects cooking, which again will give you more ladle generation. Also, when you hit this, it'll give you cooking efficiency, which again, more ladle generations. Cool. Okay. I suspect this isn't too much of a problem for you. On to sovereign artifacts. Yeah, I mean, you did the good thing. You got sovereign fossary tusks, so good job. You have two choices of what to do. Actually, I'd recommend trying to unlock Eldritch Trilobite and Eldritch Opera Mask first, and then trying to unlock Sovereign Fury Relic. Sovereign Fury Relic is going to be a pain in the ass because it has a low artifact find chance, even with Sovereign Fossary Tusk, even with Turtle Vial, even with the Star Sign. It's really hard to get, but the 25 extra max talent levels you get are extremely good. So absolutely try to push this. Once you get these up to Eldritch and get the bonuses from them, these will be really good for pushing your account up. Divinity Evolve is unlocked. So yeah, sneaking. I think you're doing good in sneaking. I don't think I need to give you any specific advice. Only thing I'd probably recommend is maybe get a gold coupon up a little bit more so you can get more reduction in cost for ninja knowledge, as well in alchemy. This bonus right here, getting this up to a higher level, is going to give you a ton more upgrades you can do for Jade coin specifically. So you're almost at a point where this is atomable. I again try to focus more on atom generation, and then you can start thinking about upgrading this to help you with sneaking to get you more Jade generation. It'll just make the scaling of that upgrade in the Jade Emporium slower, which is, like I said, extreme. Oh my god, I got two great veils. Anyways, it'll make this scale slower. So when you do get Jade coins, it'll scale slower. You can start upgrading to get even more Jade coins and kind of spirals from there. So it's a really good upgrade to have, especially if you get it to a high enough level. I think mine's like level 401. It's at the 90% cap. And I think I'll probably stop there for now. But yeah, it's really good. Really, really good. Summoning. Okay. You're decently far in summoning, it seems. I don't know where exactly you are with the battles. Actually, it does tell me you finished everything except blue and purple, which is, that's standard. So currently you're on your next battle is going to give you more artifact find chance with the Thermes, then more drop rate, construction speed, skill efficiency. So, I mean, you can continue progressing down blue. You can continue progressing on purple. I mean, you're going to get some decent bonuses either way. I'd probably push down blue a little bit more. Purple, people get stuck at genies quite a lot. You need a lot of luck to do it. But here, if you push down blue, you'll get more artifact find chance. Makes it easier to find the Sovereign Fury Relic. Get a bit more drop rate. More construction speed is huge. And the best one here is skill efficiency. Skill efficiency is so good. So yeah, you can try to push that if you can. Get a little bit more there and try to push up your account. Cool. Yeah, upgrade your familiar if you haven't already, so you can get more EXP, level up summoning. Summoning is really good because your star sign scales off summoning level, so do that. But generally, the meta right now is just to upgrade more starting mana generation, that kind of stuff, so you can spam the bottom lane. Also, get slime mitosis as well maxed out. Highly recommend that, so you can get a chance of extra slimes when you're pushing. Also, familiar skipping is really good. Final card's also pretty good, but it's kind of hard to level up. Yeah, I mean, constellations. How are you doing with this? You should be hopefully nearing the end. I mean, you have some constellations you still have yet to unlock. So yeah, I mean, you're probably missing some of the stuff, some of the final star signs to unlock. So I'd recommend trying to unlock them because they give you some pretty good bonuses, like some total damage, wisdom. Gold food bonus is extremely good if you don't have the... Oh god, but I just unequip. Gold food bonus is extremely good. Or drop ready. If you don't have this the Seraph Cosmos unlocked, this gives you a multiplier to star sign bonuses. So go finish out your constellations just to upgrade them and try to unlock the ones you haven't unlocked yet. They're going to give you some really good bonuses for your account. So yeah, I think that's pretty good. I think you're on the right track. Your main focus should be more so on skilling. I think once you unlock those skilling specific bubbles in Alchemy to help juice out your skilling efficiency, you'll get higher prints, more atom generation to really boost out your account from there. So I don't think you're too far off. I think you may have gotten a little too carried away with Alchemy and not upgrading some of the things that are more important, but definitely try to focus on scaling a little bit more, upgrade your atom generation, and use those atoms every single day to upgrade things like Hocus Chopus, a brain tool, severe purple, that kind of stuff over to their 90% capacity. For trapping, again, my biggest advice, maybe go to Honkers as well. Try to get that vial up to level 13. And again, don't neglect your other characters. Some of your characters don't even have some of the basic tools on, like even World 1 Splicer is crazy to me. So go equip tools on your characters, go back, upgrade them, don't neglect them. Please, for the love of God, just for the future of the game, don't neglect them. So I hope that gives you enough advice going forward. As always, and finish your goddamn keys. Anyways, as always, if you do have any questions, feel free to reach out in the Discord. We're pretty active, and we'll all be able to help you there. So again, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. Again, link in the description for the Discord, and have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.